Gaming channel, and we are here with another UFC 5 Universe Mode episode. We're crowning new champions still, and tonight we'll be crowning a women's flyweight division champion. It happens right here tonight, and we kick things off, folks, in the first fight of the round of 16. It's going to be Caitlin Seremina versus Manon Fiorot. Here we go. Not to mention that, honestly, up until this point, every champion... Wow, why is there blood already on the octagon? Did they not clean it up from the last tournament? They just said, screw it, we're just going to leave blood everywhere. Wow. Alrighty then. Either way, folks, Caitlin Seremina here in the black trunks, Manon Fiorot in the red trunks. Like I said, it's a round of 16 Grand Prix style tournament. Damage retention does stay on. The goal about in this first. Oh damn! What a head kick there from Caitlin Seremina, rocking Manon Fiorot already. Yeah, but the goal here is to put your opponent away early in these earlier fights. That way you have enough stamina to kind of go through the latter rounds. It's what's allowed several fighters to get far in these tournaments. Just as Yasmin. And honestly, already Caitlin Seremina just coming out with a bang. Has already rocked and even dropped Manon Fiorot at least once. Seremina right now in firm control of this fight. I mean, she's been doing the most so far in these last 2 minutes. And Fiorot seems to want to keep distance. I don't blame her, but she's got to try to do something eventually. A takedown, or at least some impactful offense. That's nice knee to the face. And again, with Seremina, we've seen her success in our old universe. She looks to repeat that here tonight. So far, all the UFC championships have gone to Brazil. Alejandro Pantoja, the men's flyweight champion. You think of Jahaldinho. Oh my gosh, I forgot his last name. But either way, the heavyweight champion Jahaldinho is over there, and Yasmin as well, the women's strawweight champion. So every title has gone, respectively, to Brazil. Will that be the same pattern tonight? There's about, I think, 5 fighters representing Brazil in this tournament. I'm wondering if that pattern is going to continue. Wow, that was a nice shot. And again, that's the type of aggressiveness Seremina is going to have to exhibit, try to knock out Manon Fiorot. But again, oh, that was a beautiful front kick. Manon Fiorot, holy hell, she got 2-piece. She's still up on this thing somehow. I mean, Manon's trying to fight back. It has just not been a fun round for her at all. Damn, that was a nice hook. Seremina thinks she wants to end it. Can she? She's got 10 seconds if she wants to do so. Or are we going to round number 2? And round number 2 we go. Okay, now the blood is gone. What's happening here? Did they bring a cleanup crew? And I'm confused. But here's my thing. Manon Fiorot, realistically, did not do a damn thing in round number 1. So I mean, you could argue a 10-8 round for Caitlin Seremina. Oh my god, she's out. She's out. She is out. There's no way. There's no way. Holy, yeah, it's over. It's over. It is over. Manon Fiorot gets absolutely pummeled here tonight to kick off the Women's Flyweight Championship Tournament. What punching power from Caitlin Seremina. My god. I mean, she beat the hell out of Manon Fiorot. Goodness gracious. Congrats to Caitlin Seremina on winning the fight here tonight. She goes on to the quarterfinals, and in convincing fashion. I mean, she barely took a punch. She dominated Manon Fiorot. Like, it wasn't even close. Next up, folks, is going to be Jesuda Vicious versus Amanda Ribas. And I apologize if I am butchering that woman's last name, but holy hell, that is a name and a half. Jesuita Vicious in the yellow trunks, however. Amanda Ribas in the blue trunks. And I'm just going to say Devicious because I really cannot. Jesuita Vicious, that is a name and a half. Sorry, I'm finally like recovering from this like throat thing that I had. There's a nice takedown by Devicious, however, now getting caught in this like arm triangle. She could go for some forearms here, but instead, no. I think she tried to actually flip around, but couldn't do it. And that actually gave Devicious a nice chance to get into this like side control area, which is in half guard right now.
Hey, elbow.
Now Devicious in full guard. Try to go for an armbar. Ribas said no. Oh, that was a stiff elbow. That was a nasty elbow that landed on the skull, the cranium there of Amanda Ribas. Wow. Holy hell, Amanda, defend yourself. Oh, it's over. It is over. Goodness God, Amanda Ribas did not defend herself at all. Wow. Jesuita Vicious just came in and mauled Amanda. I don't think Amanda Ribas was expecting this level of aggression, because Ribas she struggled. Holy mackerel. She looked like she was, I think it was that initial elbow that may have already like had her seeing stars, but she did not look like she knew where she was after that hit. She was just eating those shots. Congrats to Jasmine Jesuita Vicious on defeating Amanda Ribas in the first round in under 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Like, she just destroyed that woman. Next up, folks, is going to be Jennifer Maia taking on Rose Namajunas. That's up next. Rose in the red trunks. Jennifer Maia in the green trunks. Here we go. And Jennifer may want to take this fight to the ground. Damn. With Rose just freaking... That was a stiff just hook. The women's flyweight division, they are coming out swinging. They're acting like they're heavyweights. Like, not saying that I'm like shocked, but like this is kind of like, whoa, was not expecting this level of aggression. Thought there would be some tactical approach to the first round, and we have seen none of that.
I need you to scramble.
Again, that was actually a nice counter there from Rose. Again, what I like is that Rose Namajunas is staying active. She's getting these strikes, and however, being on the ground with Jennifer Maia may not be in Rose's best interest. I mean, given that Rose is not the greatest wrestler, doesn't have the greatest, wrestling defensive IQ, this is not the smartest move for Rose at all. It's actually really not good for Rose at all. Her head is getting clocked in the back of the skull here. And we've seen fighters get knocked out from this position several times in these tournaments. Rose got to be very... This is normally how it happens. Rose is in trouble. That was a nice... That was smart for her to block that forearm. Where I think Rose is going to excel, we already kind of seen it already, was on the stand-up. When it comes to the ground, this ground and pound game, this is Jennifer Maia's wheelhouse. And Rose is honestly at the mercy here of Jennifer Maia. Oh, right back into that, top guard. No, going for... And a triangle. This is not good for Rose. She's trying to evade this triangle choke, but this is getting worse and worse. But Rose able to escape. Jennifer Maia saying, I'm going to go right back into, a dominant position. Thank you. Rose realizing that she's getting out-wrestled majorly here tonight in round number 1. Rose trying to hang on. Can she hang on? Rose survives the storm as we go to round number 2. But if I'm Rose's corner, I've got to tell him, avoid the takedowns. Don't go to the ground. It hasn't worked. It's not going to work. Don't do it. Round number 1, you can argue that due to the takedown, not really the takedown, just due to the time of control, that could go to Jennifer Maia 10-9, or you can argue in Rose's favor. Well, she got a full-on knockdown. So 10-9 either way for round number 1. However, Rose though is trying to hang on for dear life, but she's getting clocked right now, thanks to Jennifer Maia. Rose is actually doing a lot more stopping of the advancements here of Jennifer Maia, which is smart. And as soon as I give her a compliment, she gives it up. Wow. Check out for an armbar. Rose saying no. But this is great striking defense from Rose, though. You realize she's been blocking a lot of the shots that Jennifer Maia has thrown when she's in this position. So Jennifer hasn't really been landing many shots. Oh, well, now she does. That forearm finally connected. But again, Rose is stuck here at the mercy of Jennifer Maia. Goodness gracious. But finally, Rose still doesn't have a... She's still just in the bottom position. Again, at this point, Rose is fighting for survival because she is not able to escape the ground. She's been taken down, and then it was just all Jennifer Maia. Rose hasn't done much besides try to just stop the advancements. And while that's great, that leads to then a rather stalemate, and it makes judging kind of hard. Going for a triangle again. Rose could maybe be tapped. Look at the straight to Rose! Powerbomb! A move out of freaking Batista right there from WWE. A powerbomb to Jennifer Maia. Rose showing a lot of heart here tonight. 30 seconds left in round number 2. Rose finally in a decent position. But she's not doing anything with it. It's inside control, finally getting a strike in. And we're going to the third and final round of this fight, folks. And again, I'd have to give 10-9 to Jennifer Maia because Maia just was in control more. She was doing more. Rose was just trying to defend. This wasn't a great round for Rose, but she's got to really make it up here because round number 2 is definitely going to Jennifer 10-9. Round number 1 you can debate. Which means if I'm Rose, hell, even if I'm Jennifer Maia, you want to try to go for a stoppage here. You have to. You don't want to leave a fight like this up to the judge's decision. Jennifer's knees. Oh, damn, that was a knee to the body. I'm not sure why Rose went for a takedown. She gets caught in a guillotine, but Rose hanging on. She tries to get into this like half guard position. But again, Rose, I'm not sure what the ego power trip here is of trying to go to the ground. That was a bad idea. Something that she's not been good at this entire fight, and yet she's continuing to go to the same strategy that hasn't worked. Again, Jennifer. But what I will say is Rose has stuffed a lot of these strikes where a lot of other people would have been dropped and knocked out to. What's kept Rose in this fight is that she has great striking defense IQ. Like, you're not really going to catch Rose off guard with anything when you throw a punch or try to like land a kick. We've got 2 minutes left in this fight. Again, I mean, Jennifer's just the better wrestler, and I don't know why this ego trip for Rose. I mean, it's gonna cost her this fight. Because if I'm a judge, I mean, it's hard to not argue in Jennifer Maia's favor at this point. So there's not really much going on right now. 30 seconds left in this fight. Again, Rose trying to be, active. They both are. 5 seconds left, and we're going to a judge's decision. However, I think the answer to who wins this fight is relatively clear. Yeah, Jennifer Maia wins this fight via decision. I'm pretty sure it's probably unanimous. What's with like the techno music? Yeah, 29-28. Yeah, and I would absolutely agree with that scorecard decision. And next up, folks, is going to be Jessica Andrade versus Maycee Barber. It's up next. Are you ready? Fight! Jessica Andrade in the green trunks, Maycee Barber in the red trunks. Here we go. Jessica Andrade, I think, would have to be a bit of a underdog in this tournament. I think height-wise, at least. Definitely one of the more shorter competitors. Andrade immediately trying to go for that takedown. Again, both these fighters kind of filling each other out. Andrade gets that single leg takedown. Wow, Jessica Andrade immediately just going in for strikes. Now trying to go for an arm triangle, trying to get maybe into a better position. She's already kind of gotten into this flattening. Never mind. She let go of it. She lost grip. Because now it's Maycee Barber on top. Andrade has been in big fights before. She knows what to do. Crowd chanting for Brazil. I mean, right now, I think Brazil should be proud. I mean, they have 3 champions already. They have the heavyweight title going to their country. They've got the women's strawweight championship going to their country. And they also have the men's flyweight championship going to. I mean, they've got to feel real good right now. They have dominated the board. So Andrade's going for an armbar, but Maycee Barber said no. Okay, we're back to standing. That was a nice 2-piece from Barber. It's to take a lot more, just a couple punches to beat Jessica Andrade. We've seen that woman in wars in previous years. We try to go for a takedown, but Barber already getting a bit acquainted with the style of Jessica Andrade. They're just swinging. They're just swinging. But Barber's got to be careful. Just Andrade is sneaky with those jabs. And again, should try to go for a single leg takedown. Can't get it. I think Barber's already, you fooled me once. Shame on me. You're not going to fool me twice. And what a round that was. That was a tough one. That was a really good feeling out process. That's really hard to score. Both fighters did a lot right. I mean, I want to say I think the more active fighter striking-wise was definitely Maycee Barber in round number 1. However, I've also got to consider like the takedown from Jessica Andrade and time in control, and she was in control for quite a bit. I think that's going to come to personal preference for round number 1. I think you could argue a 10-9 round for Andrade. You can argue a 10-9 round for Barber. It was very close. Very hard to pick a winner for that first round.
Hey, protect your face. Protect your face. Hands up.
That's nothing too. Ground strikes were big for her. So there's a lot of different, things to look at. And Andrade, holy mackerel, she was losing it there. She was swinging for the fences, literally. This Jessica Andrade now inside control, trying to do more damage. I think she'll go for a submission, couldn't do it. Barber trying to use the cage. Nah, yeah, not going to happen. What I like that Andrade was doing is just going for those straight shots to the face.
Don't allow her to hold you down. You got this. Keep moving.
And back into side control is Andrade. This is the perfect time to start laying in these strikes. She is rocking the skull of Maycee Barber. Let me see the cut. Oh, yeah, this is really not good for Maycee Barber. Can't she hang on to survive the storm? Somehow Barber hangs on and weathers it for... That was rough. Oh, no, uh-oh. A Kimura. If she twisted, it's over. Oh, no, she transitioned to an armbar. She transitioned to an armbar. Barber trying to hang on for dear life. Oh, she might be tapping. Barber may be forced to tap out, but Andrade, I think, gave it up. That was a nice stiff elbow. And what a round number 2. I definitely have to give Jessica Andrade that round 10-9. Definitely round number 2 goes to Andrade. Now it's all about round number 3. Again, precarious position, but I've also got to wonder, too, we talk about trying to save as much energy as possible, and you can't just expend everything and go to these 3-round fights. You just can't. It's not going to be beneficial. It's going to become a problem when you go on, if you make it to the semifinals and the finals, if you go against someone who has saved their energy or has gotten quicker finishes than you. That's a big deal. And we've seen it time and time again. That was a nice stiff shot to the face. Oh, this Andrade's rocking Maycee Barber. Maycee's got a nasty gash right to the side of her face, right to the side of the eye. It's brutal. Going for a takedown. Andrade gets it. Wow. Andrade right now is wrecking Maycee Barber. Oh yeah, this has been a very competitive fight between the Jesus.
Relax, relax.
Yeah, she's really got to be careful. We've seen so many people get knocked out. If Barbara's not careful, she will get clocked tonight. And Andrade right now, you can just see she's fighting with confidence. She knows she's got this. She's dominating. That was a stiff elbow. Andrade looking for the finish, but going for an armbar. Okay, she left the submission. She's kind of this back sitting position now, trying to go into top mount. Gosh, that was a straight punch to the face. Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score the contest. 29-27.
29-28. Yeah. Oh, 27.
Decision, Jessica Andrade.
Yeah, I don't think anyone was going to debate that Jessica Andrade was not going to win this fight. I mean, yeah, she dominated, and she stepped up in the last round. I think they even gave her a 10-8 at one point. From the sounds of it. Yeah, they all had the second round going for Andrade, yeah. Which I absolutely agree. It was not a fun fight for Maycee Barber at all. Jessica Andrade, she wins it. Next up, folks, it is going to be Cynthia Calvillo versus Da Silva. Here we go. Calvillo in the white trunks, Da Silva in the blue trunks. Let's get it. And both fighters just took about 10 seconds to just stare at each other, you know, say some nice words to each other. Wow, that uppercut just rocked Calvillo. And Da Silva, look at Da Silva. Da Silva is rocking the hell out of freaking Cynthia Calvillo. And look at Calvillo now turning around on Da Silva. Again, so with this type of position, if she can just land some shots, but Da Silva being active and just trying to get out of a bad situation.
Let's go, more, that's working.
As we're back to the stand-up, I'm expecting, it looks good that Calvillo actually wants to go back to the ground. And both fighters still feeling each other out, not trying to do too much this round, it looks like. Which to me, it just seems that, like, again, Calvillo just looks to want to go to the ground, while Da Silva seems to be the one that wants to keep it up here, and Calvillo just got rocked. But Da Silva's being patient. She's not trying to chase this finish. She's not trying to do anything sloppy. Yeah, she stuffed that single leg takedown. That was a heavy shot from Calvillo. However, again, not doing enough to really rock De Silva. But my thing is, when is Calvillo going to be able to get this thing into a combination? She's landing like a heavy shot here, a heavy shot there, but not enough to do any significant damage. Damn, she's got knee in the face. Goodness God, she ate nothing but knee. And you can tell De Silva wanted to go for a finish, but is probably not going to get it with just 10 seconds left in the round. As we head to round number 2. And I don't know how Calvillo is still like functioning after getting kneed. Kneed, folks. Dead in the face. Shoot, she almost got kneed in the face again. And we all know Calvillo's got heavy hands. De Silva, though, stuffing this takedown. They both went for a heavy shot, but Calvillo's landed first, and that absolutely kind of rocked De Silva. De Silva, you can tell, wants to look for a finish. She's getting antsy. That's honestly because Calvillo's made a lot of mistakes. For a single leg takedown, but De Silva stuffs it. Wow. I thought that Calvillo was going to get it because she looked like she was wobbling. Like she lost balance. Oh, my Lord. De Silva with a Mike Tyson punch to knock out Cynthia Calvillo in round number 2 here tonight. She freaking sent her to Dreamville. Goodness gracious. Can we see that one more time? Look at this. I'm not even sure what... Okay, that's a horrendous angle. Can we get a different angle, please? There we go. The hook. The hook knocked the holy bejesus out of Cynthia Calvillo here tonight. My goodness. My God. Send her out. Congrats to De Silva. We'll see her in the quarterfinals after one hell of a knockout victory to kick off her night. Alrighty, folks. Next up is going to be Cortez versus Araujo. It is up next. You ready, fight? You ready? Fight! Alrighty, folks. Cortez in the red trunks. Araujo in the green trunks. Here we go. So the last 2 tournaments were in the Etihad Arena, and the first one was in the Spear. Now we brought it to the United Center and keep changing arenas, because why not? And mind you, folks, Cortez already rocked Araujo. I'm expecting Cortez to be very aggressive here against Araujo. However, for Araujo, I don't have too much to say because I'm not too familiar with her. So this is kind of a learning process, how she approaches this fight against Cortez. And a lot of what Araujo's done so far has been blocked for the most part. That was a nice check leg kick. And both fighters just kind of taking a break, it seemed like, for a moment. Again, you know, this being a feeling out process, they're still being active, trying to see if the other one's going to make a mistake, if they can catch any mistakes. So for the single leg takedown, she gets it. But again, Araujo now in this half guard, looking to either go into side control or full guard if she can get it. But Cortez is playing good defense. She's not really allowing that many passes to happen. And as I say, that allows 2 back-to-back. That's why you can't compliment people, because now she's getting rocked in side control.
Look to counter that hook. Let's go. Look to counter that hook.
Well, that was smart from Cortez to wait for her to capture the arm. And, you know, keep her at a distance again. But again, Cortez now finally in this top mount position with just 25 seconds left. Will she be able to do anything? Oh, wow. Guess both fighters don't actually want to go to the ground. And I'm expecting a more violent battle in round number 2 between these two. The feeling out process should be over at this point because, I mean, well, they haven't showed much. They've kind of shown what they're both about. And both fighters, they take a lot of pauses in between, you know, action.
Let's get some offense. Let's get going. 3, 4, 5 punch combinations. Let's go.
Yeah, the significant strike percentage for Araujo, 32. And one went for a roundhouse, the other one just went for a front kick. The front kick was more successful, and Araujo kind of getting wobbled. Cortez trying to speed up the pace here. Wow, she's really just starting to go Tasmanian Devil, because she's just a myriad of just straight up jabs. This Araujo tried to go for a takedown, didn't really work. Wow, Araujo got rocked. But again, Cortez just swinging and missing air. That's all she's hitting is air. Wow, nice hook, but again, Araujo has been smart. She does back up. She steps away, she tries to create distance. Now she's rocked Cortez. This could be Araujo's chance to really do something here. Go for a takedown. She does not get it. Instead, she gets trapped into this guillotine choke by Cortez. And she's yanking on that guillotine. However, Araujo able to turn it around and escape and now back into side control. And Cortez just eating shots to the face from this position. And in top mount just punching away at Tracy Cortez, and Araujo knocks out Cortez here tonight with just 32 seconds left in round number 2. And Araujo's got to be feeling good after knocking out Cortez. I mean, she just punched the hell out of her. Just pummeled her. Goodness me. I mean, look at it. She just went to work. Wow. Congrats to Araujo on winning this fight here tonight. She's going on to the quarterfinals. Alrighty. And next up is going to be Gracio versus Silva. Here we go. Alrighty, Alexa Grasso is going to be in the red trunks. Silva is going to be in the blue trunks. Here we go. I think Grasso would have to be the favorite in this tournament. Wow, and as I said, Silva, holy shit! Silva absolutely flatlined Alexa Grasso here tonight, and I think under a minute. Was 1, 2, and then the roundhouse kick just decapitated Alexa Grasso here tonight. The impact of that roundhouse kick knocked her the hell out to the shallow realm. Holy shit. I mean, she was finished. Holy shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest.
Oh, Alexa Grasso was stunned. I'm stunned. This crowd is stunned. So, I mean, it went on for less than a minute. Karine Silva destroyed Alexa Grasso here tonight in the opening round. Grasso can't believe it. Holy, what? I don't think it was 30 seconds. Oh, it was 45 seconds. It didn't even feel like 45 seconds. It felt like if you blinked, you missed it. Karine Silva just put the entire tournament on notice with that win. Next up, folks, the final fight of the round of 16. Jacek versus, I forgot her last name, O'Neal. Jacek versus O'Neal. Jacek in the white trunks, O'Neal in the green trunks. Here we go. And in honestly what has been a wild tournament so far. We've had 2 decisions, a lot of third round fights, but also I think we've only had 2 stoppages in the first round. Yeah, it's been quite crazy this opening round. This is the final fight of the round of 16 before we go on to the quarterfinals. I feel like for fighters, once you see someone have like a first round knockout with like barely being touched, it's got to be a bit concerning, especially when you go into the later rounds or the later fights. That'd be a little concerning. Like, how much do I actually have in my tank? Like, can this last me for full 3 to 5 round fights? But again, Jacek taking a lot of time here, just keeping distance. So rocked with an uppercut. O'Neal has no problem just standing up and striking, but Jacek with that roundhouse wobbled O'Neal. Also, Jacek just kind of like swing to swing and kicking to kick, and it's not really all landing. Like, a lot of it's been so far off. What I will say, though, that I do respect is both fighters, they're both swinging. And again, O'Neal, while there's been a lot of distance, they've both been very active in this round. But it's definitely that Jacek seems to want to just keep a distance. And now try to go for a takedown. She can't get it, gets stuffed. Nice forearm. That was a nice overhand right to rock Jacek. round number 1. And here we go for round number 2. Honestly, round number 1, like I said, it was a fill-out process. I do believe that Jacek had a couple more significant strikes. That's really all I can go off of. And she did check some takedowns. So I would say that Jacek potentially won round number 1 10-9. I think that's a safe bet to say. This is a game of space and distance. At least that's the game that Jacek is trying to play. But again, O'Neal tries to go for a takedown. Doesn't happen. I think the number of significant strike percentage was 38 for Jacek, 39 for O'Neal. Again, that nice straight jab that just landed and temporarily wobbled O'Neal. Again, Jacek not following up. That's been one of her biggest problems so far. She's not following up on anything. She's gonna go for a single leg takedown, but yet again, Jacek stuffs it. Again, we're seeing a lot of significant strikes, but no follow-ups. Again, a lot of distance. They're not like engaging long enough to really have any like combinations land. I think that's been the biggest issue that they've had. Oh, Jesus, well, maybe you don't need him when you have uppercut punching power like that. Jacek waited for an opening and gets the uppercut knockout here tonight in round number 2 to knock the holy bejesus out of O'Neal here tonight. Goodness, check this out, folks. There goes the first jab, and then boom, she just powers up that uppercut, and that uppercut knocks the holy oblivion out of O'Neal tonight. Check this out. One more time. Wham! Goodness, God, look at that. Just the recoil off of it as O'Neal just falls back. Congrats to Joanna Jacek. She's going on to the quarterfinals with a second round knockout here tonight. I mean, hey, Jacek was patient. She was a lot more patient than me. That's for sure. I was like, man, why isn't she like doing more that we know she can do? And well, we found out why. Next up, folks, it is Maia versus Da Silva. Here we go. Jennifer Maia in the green trunks. Da Silva in the blue trunks. Here we go. Da Silva got a knockout in her fight. Maia went to a decision, but it was a unanimous victory. Da Silva, obviously the fresher fighter. It's a nice roundhouse. I'm surprised she actually landed that. I didn't think she'd be able to. She looked kind of far away from Maia. I'm curious to see what is the approach for Jennifer Maia. I think we just found out going for those takedowns, but Da Silva stuffed Maia's takedown. And this fight here, I think that Da Silva's going to have to be very careful, very cautious with Jennifer Maia. If Maia gets you trapped in those takedowns, it's kind of game over. Jeez, that freaking hook rocked Jennifer Maia bad, but some great defense here from Jennifer Maia, even after getting rocked. But this is where I always tell fighters, this may be not the greatest idea to go on the ground with Jennifer Maia. It's her bread and butter. But Da Silva is trying to rock. Well, she went for, I thought she had like maybe an arm bar in there. She called the arm to the yank on it, but not going to happen. But I like that Jennifer Maia is staying busy from the bottom. and stopping a lot of the advances that De Silva's trying to make. Now turning it back in Maia's favor is not what De Silva wants. Why I said going to the ground with Jennifer Maia is just not a good idea. These fighters don't listen. They do it anyway. They're trying to go for an arm, but this is not good for De Silva. Wow, and just like that, De Silva says, huh, not today. I think De Silva wanted to go to stand up, but Maia's not going to let that happen. And now in side control, Jennifer Maia's in a very great position, but she doesn't try to capitalize on it. With Maia being in top mount, what is she going to do? It doesn't look like she has any interest on actually. Oh, now she does. Okay, De Silva's getting rocked. If De Silva does not start blocking some of this, so going for a triangle, this is really not good for De Silva. I think it was a forearm to the skull. De Silva's trying to hang on for dear life. Can De Silva hang on for 3 more seconds? Will she tap? They're going to break it up? Break it up. Like she's being choked, for God's sakes. And so we're going to round number 2. Here we go. Honestly, after what we've seen, I think De Silva realized that going to the ground is not going to work for her with an expert like Jennifer Maia. It's just not going to work. And that's the woof. Jennifer Maia, if she was just another inch closer, that knee would have went straight to the face. Straight to the face. Goodness gracious. Oh yeah, she wildly threw that kick and paid for it. Oh wow. Just so it was no. Oh, she flattened her out here. Oh no. Oh no, this is not good for Jennifer. I was about to say that she got the armbar. Oh, she trapped the what? Wow. I don't know how De Silva got out of that. Oh, this is just counter wrestling at its finest. Yeah, this is great defense in general for wrestling and grappling. Let's see, because Maia said with Maia being in control. And again, this is going to hurt on the judges' scorecard because they can rule both rounds in Jennifer Maia's favor. And flattening. Oh, she's going for the rear naked. This is not good for De Silva. Oh, now she's in top mount. And here's the thing. Can De Silva hang on for 35 more seconds to go to round number 3, or will we see a knockout? Because honestly, Maia's looking to knock her out right now. Can De Silva hang on for just 10 more seconds to advance to the 3rd and final round of this fight? And De Silva's going to make it as we go into the 3rd and final round. And once again, Jennifer Maia going to round number 3 tonight. So who will be the first fighter to make it to the semifinals? Again, great takedown there. It was a double leg takedown by Jennifer Maia. And what does De Silva do? Because right now, I do believe that De Silva is losing this fight. I think it's a very valid statement to make. Because Jennifer Maia has just been in control the majority of this fight. But again, Jennifer just not really going for any shots to the face to just try to cause a technical knockout here. Well, finally. But what I'm liking here is the defense, the striking defense from De Silva. Or it was. See, why I can't give y'all compliments, because every time I give a compliment, they start doing terrible. Maybe it's the good old commentator's curse, you know. Okay, I'm not sure how much De Silva's got up, but Maia going for an armbar. Now it's in this back sitting position. Okay, what Jennifer Maia got planned? This is going for another armbar, or not really sure what Jennifer was going for there. Wow, we're back to a standing position for what feels like the first time in forever. I don't think that was in Jennifer Maia's best interest. I think that gives, you know, De Silva a chance to kind of come back in this fight. And if I'm De Silva, you've got to bite on that mouthpiece and just go for it, because you're losing this fight. If it goes to a decision, there's no way De Silva's going to win this fight by decision. As De Silva stuffs the takedown. That was a nice shot, but again, I think she should have kept it on the stand-up. Because if I'm Jennifer Maia, hold her for another minute. Go to the judges' scorecard. You know you're probably gonna win. It's a smart thing to do. Or try to go for a knockout if you're in top mount. That part.
Hit.
30 seconds left in this fight before we go on to the judges' decision. If I'm De Silva, just go for it. She's not going to be able to. And we go on to the judges' decision, but I think the answer is relatively obvious here. Whoa! What? There is no way they scored this in favor of De Silva. How? No. What? What round did she win? I don't understand the judges' scoring here. Because, yeah, while she had one knockdown, Jennifer Maia still was able to... Did I watch the wrong thing? But yeah, look at that though. She had 3 minutes and 27 seconds of control on the ground. In round number 2, she had 2 minutes and 49 seconds of control and 1 takedown. In round number 1, oh, they're actually tied there. Round number 1, you could actually argue that was De Silva's round. I believe that's actually fair. But I think this should be 29-28 for Jennifer Maia. I don't believe that De Silva did nearly enough in round number 2 or 3 to make it to there. But hey, you know, when you go to a decision, you can never really... That's the one thing about the judges' decisions. You just never really know. Alright, folks, De Silva makes it to the to the semifinals, as we are now going to see Jesdu Vicious and Araujo go at it. Jesdu Vicious, sorry. Jesdu Vicious made quick work of her first round opponent. Will she do the same with her quarterfinal opponent here tonight in Araujo? And Vicious she just likes to be vicious. I mean, I'm guessing that's, you know, she's really living up to that last name moniker of vicious. If I'm Araujo, how do you kind of handle someone who's just going after you like this? I'm not sure if I'm Araujo that I want to stay on the stand-up with someone like this. Oh, try to go for a takedown and get stuffed. Oh yeah, Jesuit Vicious in the yellow trunks, Arujo in the green trunks, if you didn't know. And the nose has been busted, or at least cut. There's a cut on the nose there of Arujo. Oh, going for the armbar. Oh, that was a hammer fist to the face. Oh no, it's not good for Arujo. The arm. Oh, she gave it up. This is how she knocked out her first opponent. Arujo's in trouble. That forearm did land. Goodness gracious. Oh, it's over. Jesuit Vicious knocks out Viviane Arujo here tonight in round number 1. Jesuit Vicious goes on to the semifinals. That woman's not playing around. She is not playing around. Poor Arujo. She was not expecting this aggressive barrage. And if I'm Jesuit Vicious, I mean, this is great. I keep a lot of my energy going on to a massive semifinal fight. That's got to be great for the confidence. Congrats for Jesuit Vicious on winning this fight. She's going on to the semifinals. A first round knockout. Goodness gracious. And next up, folks, it is Saramina versus Silver. This should be a good one. Alrighty, folks, Caitlin Saramina in the black trunks. She had a knockout in round number 2. Meanwhile, Silva had a knockout in the blue trunks had a knockout in round number 1 in just less than like 2 minutes, I believe, or if it was 45 seconds. Now these two are on a collision course to see who's going to face De Silva in the semifinals. And Caitlin Saramina, obviously, like I said, had a dominant run in the last, season's universe for sure. She looks to kind of repeat that success, and she could do so if she's able to win the title back. That was a nice front kick. Silva could be in trouble. And yet, Silva took that shot. That was her first massive hit she's taken. I think the same could be said for Kukagan. I mean, I know her as Kukagan, but it's Saramina in this game for some reason. It's a nice spinning back fist from Silva. There's been no feel-out process between these two. It's been straight-up punch galore. And both fighters taking a moment to kind of get things, just recatch their energy. And that was a nice shot. And again, Silva's been trying to land a lot of strikes, but she's been getting caught before she could land them. But she had a nice little hook there that landed on Saramina's jaw. A very back and forth first round. And you can't really blame her for doing so. But again, the pace has somewhat slowed towards the later part of this round. Both fighters may be trying to catch their breaths. And they say they start throwing knees, and just a freaking Silva ain't playing around. Nice, that was a nice check leg kick that could do a lot of damage here for a takedown. Not going to happen. What a round number 1 between these two warriors. That is a nasty gash on the nose of Silva. Oh, she rocked. It was a nice heavy shot that landed to the face of Silva. And a front kick, too, while she's at it. Sarah Mina's not playing around. Silva's got to be careful with that spinning back fist, because why it is effective, it leaves you vulnerable. Go, God, her body, just like freaking flatlined. But Silva's weathering the storm, these barrage of punches. Try to go into top, and it's top mount, couldn't do it. Just kind of stuck here, and side control is... Sarah Mina is not able to get into top mount. Silva's defending that like her life depends on it. Well, you know, Sarah Mina, she's staying active. Silva can't really do much right now. She's still, you know, in the bottom position and said, screw, we're going back to standing up. Which may be a massive risk for Silva, who's taken a... Oh, Jesus. That was a nasty right hand. I thought she knocked her out right there. I'm not even gonna lie, the way she fell to the floor, I was like, oh, she's done. Wow, these two are just punching the hell out of each other. Now Silva finally getting into a top mount position here against Sarah Mina. Yeah, if Silva wanted a war, she's getting it with Sarah Mina here tonight. This is not going to be an easy time to make it to the semifinals and the battle that we're seeing between these two fighters. "30 seconds left in round number 2. Are these two fighters going to wait till round number 3? And it looks to be that's the plan for both of them. And round number 3 we go, in what has been one hell of an entertaining fight so far. And if both fighters didn't have, you know, the respect of each other before, they definitely have it now. Both these fighters have taken a beating in this one. Oh, Jesus. And Silva's got to be very careful. That jaw has been rocked several times in this fight. Total strikes landed 53 for Silva, Sarah Mina 46. Oh, she two-pieced her on the way down, but she's getting back up. I mean, that's the one thing about Silva, man. She keeps getting back up. She refuses to quit. She refuses to get knocked out tonight. See, both fighters, I mean, have taken so much damage. They've beaten the holy crap out of each other. I don't know how. Oh, God, that uppercut was nasty. But again, Silva just keeps getting up. I don't know what this woman is made out of. She's not human. If this goes to a decision... Oh, God. Uh-oh. Well, that might be it for Silva. Silva's not defending herself. It's over, it's over, it's over. Herb, get in there, damn it. Caitlin Kouquet, Sarah Mina knocks out Silva here tonight in round number 3. What a war between these two. Holy moly, what a war. I mean, these two beat the holy hell out of each other. Congrats to Caitlin Saramina. So that means after Saramina just beat Silva, now she's got to go like hysterically against Da Silva, the second coming. And here we go, folks. This is our last quarterfinal fight. It is going to be Joanna Jędrzejczyk in the white trunks versus Jessica Andrade in the green trunks. Jędrzejczyk had a second round knockout. Andrade went to a decision, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see how these two go at it. It's a nice roundhouse. If I'm Jędrzejczyk, you know that Andrade is going to try to take this fight to the ground. Let's see if Andrade can do that with someone like Jędrzejczyk.
Come on, girl, fight hard. I want you to get control of that clinch now.
Yeah, these just knees to look at the strength. Oh, I thought she was going to be able to, like, suplex her.
Come on, relax and stay busy in that clinch now.
Well, there's not much happening. Just kneeing the quads or
Relax. Now let's
trying to go for a suplex again. Not really happening. So that was rather a strange way to have a first, like, 2 minutes of the opening round. What happened?
yeah, beleza, you're doing great.
I'm very confused on what just happened.
Bora lá, mão pra cima, bora, keep that guard up.
And now Jędrzejczyk from this bottom position, yeah, being very active defensively. I mean, Andrade is getting rocked in the face at this point. That's a nice forearm. Andrade may be looking to knock out Jędrzejczyk early.
Ela vai te dominar assim, empurra ela.
Yeah, you heard that fan. Knock her out! Just yelling from the rafters. Well, I mean, honestly, at this point, Andrade is in firm control.
Bora, cria o espaço, pé na cintura. Let's go, create that space.
And just rocking the face here of Jędrzejczyk, who, again, that cut is getting worse and worse on Jędrzejczyk's face.
All right, you're doing great, girl. You're doing great. Breathe and relax for me.
We got 6 seconds before round number 2. But again, you know, not surprised. Andrade is a beast when it comes to being on the ground. So, of course, you know, Jędrzejczyk wants to avoid that at all costs.
Go after it. Go after it. Finish it. Finish it. Beautiful.
In round number 2 so far, it's been... this fight's been awkward. It's not what I expected from these two at all. So I'm rather, like, surprised, but significant strike percentage, 62 for Jędrzejczyk. That's definitely been her MO in this tournament. Even that one stunned Jędrzejczyk. I think it was a hook. The hook knocked the hell out of Andrade. Wow. Wow. I mean, check this out. It just... Yeah, it was the hook. It just had enough impact to put her to sleep. I'm just rather surprised. Check this out, folks. Wham! and good night. When Jessica Andrade. Congrats to Joanna Jędrzejczyk. She gets the knockout here in round number 2. She goes on to the semifinals. Like I'm really just like, whoa, it wasn't. I was not expecting that. I don't know, that fight to me was just so strange. So it's crazy how Brazil had 5 fighters to start, and now they only have 1 that made it to the semifinals. It's Sarah Mina. Well, it's America, Brazil. It's, I think, Poland and Canada. What a pretty cool bracket. That's going to be one hell of a fight. Davicius versus Jędrzejczyk is going to be nuts. Those two are going to beat the hell out of each other the same way Silva and Sarah Mina just did. However, folks, it's the first semifinal fight. Caitlin Sarmina in the black trunks, De Silva in the blue trunks. This should be interesting. Both these fighters do, at least at this point, stylistically, prefer to stand up and fight. So I'm assuming that they're going to do that here in this fight. I think it would be rather strange to kind of change up the approach, especially if you've been winning. However, De Silva may have... I want to say she has the edge, the advantage. I'm also like, that's not true either, because Silva was exhausted in that last fight. And controversially, got the decision victory. Yeah, that was a nice right hand. But here's the thing too, is that we've got to try to figure out this the stand and field position. I mean, both of these fighters are probably exhausted. They've already done what? So we know that Sarah Mina had just almost a full 3-round fight, and then had a second-round knockout, and then Silva also had a second-round knockout, and then a fight that went to a decision. That's already technically 5 full rounds. That's more than a championship fight at this point. And now you start really expending whatever energy you have left in the tank. It's not going to be easy. Things are going to become more calculated. They can't just afford to just make wild mistakes with the damage they've already taken in the past 2 fights. And both of these two have been through wars, especially Sarah Mina. Oh, so with that nice uppercut.
All right, girl, perfect. Hold her there, and let's start to work that body.
Wow.
Let them go now.
Sorry about that, folks. If there sounds like there's a headset moving, that's because I'm just taking my headset off real quick. Oh, look at that. De Silva rocking Caitlin Sarmina the first time she's been in trouble majorly in this tournament. As we're going to go on to round number 2. And is that unbeatable veil of Caitlin Sarmina disappearing as we go to round number 2? Again, so far a total of 7 rounds at this point now these two fighters have competed in. I'm curious to see if the game plan is slightly adjusted for Sarah Mina or not. That was a nice front kick. Sarah Mina is getting wobbled. Getting wobbly. Again, both these fighters keeping distance. They're striking from distance this time. It's been working for De Silva so far. They're both being very cautious. But what I like from De Silva is that she's blocked a lot of the incoming strikes that Ceramina has thrown her way. That's a nice shot that landed right on the cheek there of Ceramina. This, again, nice uppercut from De Silva, but there's not really a follow-up happening either. I mean, that was actually the first time we really seen like a combination from anyone, but again, it got blocked. Again, a lot of back pacing between both these fighters this round. That's more fun. Uh-oh. Not good here for Caitlin Ceramina. Again, 35 seconds left in round number 2. Both fighters, I wouldn't say the pace is kind of picking. I feel like it actually slowed a little bit because both fighters are really afraid to make a massive mistake, especially Ceramina. You know, she's not trying to do anything that's going to cause her to have more damage. And this is actually going to lead us to going into round number 3. That was a nice front kick. We're going on to the 3rd and final round of the semi-final fight. Here we go. If this fight goes a full 5, it'll be 8 full rounds for both of these fighters. That is wild. Again, that leg being a bit uncomfortable for De Silva. We've seen how fights change at a dime because of it. When the stance changes and they've got to start adjusting how they're moving, it changes the whole entire fight. It's a nice front kick, though, from Ceramina. Ceramina got rocked. Good, again, great check leg kick. It's making walking, movement stiff and uncomfortable for De Silva. Get another front kick landing. It seems to be that Ceramina's kind of moved to using her legs a little bit more because the striking using her hands it's not working right now. Oh, that was nice. That quick 2-piece combo rocked De Silva. Oh, the leg you heard. Oh, that was nasty. I heard that like quick little snap. And again, De Silva's uncomfortable. You can tell. Oh, but De Silva trying to fight back. Ceramina is wobbly. She is rocked. She's trying to recover herself. That was that overhand right. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in round number 3. Oh, that was a nice knee to the face that landed. Silva could be in trouble. Oh, down goes De Silva, but she's getting back up. Another knee to the body. Again, when Ceramina made the adjustment, start using those legs a lot more in round number 3, she started really doing a lot more impact in this fight. Oh, wow, that is rough. But again, De Silva just hanging in there. Oh, wait a minute, down goes, but she's getting back up. Look at the strength. A minute left in this fight. Will we be going to a judge's decision? And what a hard decision this is going to be tonight. I don't know how both these fighters' jaws are hanging in there. I mean, they've been rocked so many times in this fight alone. 30 seconds left. 15 seconds. 10 seconds remain. Will we see knockout? Are we going to a judge's decision? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A judge's decision for tonight's massive fight. Who will be going on to the finals and compete for the women's flyweight championship of the world?
The judges score cards for decision. All 3 judges score the contest. 29-27.
29-27. Wow. Caitlin Saramina makes it to the finals to compete for the women's flyweight championship after one hell of a battle here tonight. Congrats to Caitlin Saramina on one hell of a win. And for the first time, that means that in this tournament, it took 4 tournaments. By the way, it's the 4th one. For the first time in the tournaments, that means Brazil will not have someone competing for the championship in the finals. That is a wild statement to say. In fact, we've had 3 titles go straight to Brazil in a row. I mean, they have the baddest man on the planet, the baddest women's strawweight champion on the planet, and the baddest men's flyweight champion on the planet. They just won't have the baddest women's flyweight champion heading their way. Who's going to take on Caitlin Saramina? Will it be Jacek or will it be Zudavicius? Jacek in the white trunks, Zudavicius in the yellow trunks. This should be an absolute war. You can already see the cut, though, on Jacek's face. Who will fight Caitlin Saramina in the finals for that women's flyweight title? We're going to find out. So Zudavicius trying to go for those takedowns, and again, Jacek stopping it. But as we've seen, Jacek's knockouts come from out of nowhere. It's happened twice, so Zudavicius has got to be careful of that. Again, 3 takedown attempts. All 3 have been stuffed by Jacek. That cut's getting really bad, though, on the face here of Luana Jacek. I think something we really have to address because it's getting bad. I mean, it's damn near swollen shut at this point. Wow, that was a nice uppercut, though. Oh, the second upper. Oh, no. This is not good for you for Jacek. Jacek's got to be very careful. Zudavicius has knocked out 2 individuals from a top mount position. Oh, that's right on the eye, too. Oh, come on. That is nasty. Oh, she's got to be careful. She's got this rear naked choke in. I mean, she looks so worse for wear. Holy moly. I mean, you can just see the cut. It is so bad. The ref may need to stop this. Oh, how much more is she going to take? Goodness God, she's getting pummeled. I mean, I respect you, the heart of Jacek, but again, the ref, we really gotta get a cutman in for this. This is bad. Oh, Zudavicius wants a knockout. She does not give a damn right now. Again, Jacek's trying to hang on for dear life. Oh. And Jacek survives to round number 2, but at what cost? She is really worse for wear. And I respect the tempo that Zudavicius has been fighting with. I mean, that is an insane, aggressive, just approach to fighting. So I go for a takedown, but again, Jacek stuffing it. So for that Superman punch that got stopped. Try to go for a takedown, and I'm surprised Jacek. I mean, actually, I think going for her going on the stand is actually more beneficial. Though, well, not when you get rocks like that. This is the first time so far that Jasudavicius has had to go on to the second round. Nice front kick. Here's that Jacek gets better as the fight goes on. It's actually interesting because now that discomfort on the leg there of Jasudavicius, that can kind of change the complexity of this fight. Because now Jacek knows there's a weak point. But again, Jacek realizing if she can keep distance, she can get more strikes in there. However, that shot rocked. Uh-oh, this might be it. Well, no, I will. Now she's in side control. Not really sure what, Jasudavicius has planned, but oh, that's why she wants to go back and top mount. Yeah, Jacek can't allow her to do so. So there's kind of like a tug of war right now for positioning. This is really not where Jacek wants to be with freaking Jasudavicius. Because she sits up, Jacek's in trouble. Oh God, we've got it's over. It's over. It is over. Jasudavicius knocks out Joanna Jacek with 17 seconds left in round number 2. She's going on to the finals to compete for that women's flyweight title, and Caitlin Saramina's got one hell of an opponent. Mind you, Saramina has went through 8 full rounds. Jacek has only went through 4. And, not Jacek, Jasudavicius has only went through 4. Goodness gracious. Congrats to Jasmine Jasudavicius on one hell of a win. She's gone to the finals. I mean, this girl has been flying through the competition, literally. We've got our finals. Here we go. Both fighters, they were about to touch gloves. I said, folks, Caitlin Saramina in the black trunks. Jasmine Jasudavicius in the yellow trunks. Can Caitlin Saramina recapture the women's flyweight title here tonight, or will we have a new champion in Jasmine Jasudavicius, who has been aggressively destroying her opponents all throughout the tournament? Think about this. Saramina's been through 8 rounds of fighting. Jasudavicius has only been through 4. If this fight were to go a full 5 rounds, that would mean 13 rounds of fighting for Caitlin Saramina tonight compared to 9. That's a wild statement. However, if there's anyone who can kind of overcome the odds, it is Caitlin Saramina here tonight. Oh, Jasudavicius got the takedown. It was a double leg. And I gotta think that Saramina watched that You want to Jacek fight closely so she knows not to make the same mistakes. Those side shots to the face from side control. The one thing that Serena cannot allow Jazudi Vicious to get caught in is to allow her to get into that top mount position. That's when, you know, a lot of the damage that Jazudi Vicious does happens. She's got an arm triangle. Serena said, no, not today, sunshine. That one rocked Jazudi Vicious. Serena has landed the more significant strikes in this round. Nice knee to the face. You can tell she's going back to that adjustment style that she did against De Silva. Joe for a single leg takedown gets stuffed. Joe for a double leg takedown gets stuffed. You know, Jazudi Vicious might be doing a bit too much. Oh, 30 seconds left in round number 1. Nice double leg takedown. And here's the thing. Oh, the leg. The leg may be giving out of Jazudi Vicious, and that could change the whole fight. And honestly, Kukagin's been the aggressor. But again, all these takedown attempts that Jazudi Vicious tried to do, it has not worked. And I think that's what's really allowed Kukagin to... Not Kukagin. I keep calling it Kukagin because I'm so used to it from the other game. But, yeah. It's Serena. It also doesn't help that, like, the game also doesn't refer to her as Serena. It refers to her as Kukagin, so it's like, make up your mind. Wow. Rocking Jazudi Vicious. Again, I mean, Kukagin needs to keep this fight on the stand-up. I'm going to start calling Kukagin. I can't do it, Serena. It's killing me. But the crazy thing is, like, yeah, oh gosh, that was a nice form. Jazudi Vicious has struggled. I mean, she's been, oh, it's finally a takedown has landed, but she has not been able to get into top mount, which is where she's done so well in these past 3 fights. Kukagin's not allowing her to do so, and that's what's allowed Kukagin to dominate like she has in these first 2 rounds. Sorry, I just sent that text. That's finally a nice shot from Jazudi Vicious landing. And a front kick. I mean, Serena's messed up. Goodness gracious, she looks a mess. Wow. The fact that Caitlin Kukagin might be closing in on the women's flyweight title. We got 10 seconds left in this round. Wow, and she finally gets the top mount. All for nothing. Anyways, folks, we're going on to round number 3. And again, that leg though showing massive discomfort for Jesuita Vicious. Oh, good night. Caitlin Saramina with the uppercut knockout tonight. Caitlin Saramina captures the Women's Flyweight Championship in round number 3 of the championship fight tonight. What a fight it was, and what heartbreak for Jasmine Jesuita Vicious tonight, as Caitlin Saramina with the uppercut from hell to knock the holy bejesus out of her to win the title. Jeez. Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest.
Look at Dana White.
At 27 seconds of round number 3.
Yeah, Saramina looks like she's been through 4 wars tonight. Goodness gracious.
And new undisputed UFC Flyweight Champion of the world.
Congrats to the UFC Women's Flyweight Champion of the World, Caitlin Kukagan. I hate Saramina. Caitlin Kukagan. Man, what a win. What a freaking win. And what a fight, too. I mean, she neutralized everything that got Jesuita Vicious to the finals. And just wrecked her. Genuinely. Wrecked her. But anyways, folks, thank you guys so much for watching. Please do leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the BVTV Gaming channel. We'll see you guys all next time, everybody. As always, stay off the hook.